Ever wondered what separates the millionaires from us? And if wealth is everything, why do most rich and successful people fall into depression, anxiety, and lack of happiness? What if I shared with you few actionable habits that you can implement and that will transform your life, not only financially, but also help you attain the peace and happiness in your life? So with all this, let's get started. Hey guys, it's your boy D Broad back with another video to add some more value into your life. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about the millionaire mindset. Right, so this topic in itself is so much interesting. I bet it is. In this video, we'll not just cover about how to grow rich, but also how to be happy, because success doesn't really come with happiness. When you are too busy attaining the success, the materialistic success, you forget that there's also another life that you have to live. That's your personal life with your family life, that matters more. All right, you can pretend, you can fake yourself in the social media, you can show that you're very happy, you're living the most amazing life ever, but deep down this everything presented is never a reality, right? But in this video, why I'm pulling out this video, let me talk about this, why I'm even speaking about this topic when I'm just trying to help you out guys to grow personally, financially, and technically. And this is the reason why I'm pulling out this video, because I want you guys to understand in the very beginning, when you're very much concerned about just growing yourself financially, don't forget that when you attain success, because definitely one day inshallah you'll be achieving success, but do you want to risk your success, the cost of happiness, if you don't have the peace, if you don't have the solace in your life, you don't have the solidarity? What are you gonna even do with the materialistic success? You get bored out of all the success, you get bored of everything, enjoying fun, everything. At the end, this will all just come to dust. So if you want to be really successful, what you need to balance out is your success and the happiness. Yes, because both these things have to be equally weighted on the scale, right? When these two are in harmony, you know that you have attained the true success. And let me help you out with this, like how do you attain this true success. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you the 5. I always prepare a list of just 5, just to keep it short and simple, and also so that doesn't make it too hard for you to implement. And I please, and I dearly request you that if you're watching this video, then definitely please follow and implement this, because unless and until you're just implementing, it would be just like any other video that you just watch and you forget. But no, I don't want you to do this, right? If you are watching this video and you're here to gain something, then truly implement this, and I promise you, and in turn just in turn of your action that you be following this, I promise you it will take you to another level, and you'll be witnessing this. None other than you would be witnessing this change. So do keep watching this video till the end. All right, so let's just get started, because I've taken a lot of time explaining the context, but now let's just move on to the 5 best habits that you should implement today. All right, first habit, this would say this is the most important thing that you should never ever let go, and that is stay connected with your spiritual side. Stay connected with your spiritual side. This is so important. You as a person, you have got different roles to play. You see, you're different. You act differently when you're with yourself all alone, and you act very differently when you are with your family. You act very differently when you're with your friends. You act very differently when you're with other casual people, with your other acquaintances. But now, all right, it's very important for you to balance out things. All right, stay in touch with your spiritual side. Acknowledge that God is there and He's watching you, and He is the superpower that's fueling you, that's keeping you alive, allowing you to breathe, take every bit of air, and He is providing for you. So you need to acknowledge this, all right, and be grateful for this. And for this reason, you have to be always connected with this spiritual side of yours. You should acknowledge God, all right, and you should definitely, never miss out on your daily prayers. As a Muslim, I pray 5 times a day, but to be honest, I'm praying 7 times a day. This is including tahajjud and duha. Okay, like if you're a Muslim, I know this would be hard for you to understand, but I would be using, just to let you know, a disclaimer that in this video I would be using the Holy Quran as the book of wisdom, the book of infinite wisdom, to support my arguments and to support all the habits that I'm going to share with you. And so in the Holy Quran, God mentions, indeed in the remembrance of God the hearts find peace. So when God Himself is saying that in His remembrance you find peace, then it is the ultimate thing for you to do. Definitely get into prayers. Never miss out on prayers. Whatever way you pray, you may not be a Muslim, you can pray in any way that you pray, but if you're a Muslim, then definitely please do not miss out on your 5 daily prayers. Those are the must, and if you can add tahajjud to it, it'll be the best thing that you can ever do. And always engage yourself in the remembrance of God. All right, do your daily dhikrs. It just means remembering God, invoking God's name before everything that you do. I promise you, when you do this, when you get connected with your spiritual side, you connect with God, you take yourself, you upscale yourself to such a level where you don't worry about the worldly gains. All right, everything that matters to you is all on moral grounds. You keep yourself on the higher grounds, and you stay connected with the one Almighty, and then whatever calamity befalls you, maybe it's bad, or if this is something really good news comes to you, you would always exclaim, Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah. Right, so this was something that I want you to be cautious about right from the very beginning of your journey. Then the next, habit is again related something to it, and it is called gratefulness. Practice gratefulness. Gratefulness simply means being thankful. Right, acknowledge that everything happening around you has been happening for some reason. Thank God for letting it happen. All right, if you have achieved something, be thankful for it. And if you have even lost something, be thankful for it. It could have been something bad for you. Acknowledge that everything that happens with you is for your own good. And believe me when I say it happens for your own good. At a later part of the day, you would always, find out the wisdom behind it. And in the Holy Quran, God says, if you are grateful, He will increase you. And believe me, this is so true. When you practice gratefulness, believe me, if you don't trust me, you can watch any other videos, or you can read any book, of successful people. They will always talk about the art of being grateful, right? When you're grateful, you certainly achieve so many things, because you're grateful. When somebody does some good to you, be grateful. Just exclaim a simple thank you, or just speak two sweet words that would make their hearts warm, right? And when you do good to yourself, even do not forget, gratefulness is not just about being grateful to God. Okay, be grateful to God in the first place. Second, be grateful to people around you, to your family. Maybe your mom cooked food for you today that was very delicious, or even if it's not delicious, you find, okay, just approach her, say that, thank you, Mom, for the food that you gave me. It was so tasty, right? This would make her smile, and you would feel the happiness, right? When you give out happiness, it's always the kind of energy that you give out is something that you always get back. And thirdly, be grateful to yourself. Be grateful to yourself to, appreciate yourself, thank yourself that you have decided, you have always chosen to, see yourself on a better position. Be thankful to it. If you have, determined yourself to get on a better position, be thankful. So practice the art of gratefulness. It won't do any harm, but rather increase you in every moral and, every space of your life, truly. Now, the third most important habit that you should practice that will help you to be successful in your life overall, both financially and also personally, would be make quality the parameter, not quantity. This is very important for you guys to understand. See, you have to be concerned about quality more than quantity, right? Do not measure, never measure, your success quantitatively at the very start. Okay, just focus on developing yourself, on growing yourself qualitatively, right? Just focus on, like, if you're a content creator, because most of my videos are directly, it's directed towards the content creator. So if you're a content creator or any hustler, or who's trying to make money online, then you should always focus on how well have you progressed qualitatively. Just progress, mark your progress in terms of the quality of work that you're doing. Measure how much work have you done yesterday, or what kind of work have you done. And if today your work, it's better than yesterday, then appreciate yourself, because you've set the parameter of measuring as quality now, not quantity. You can do a lot of work, but this can be of not that quality that you're expecting. You're not happy with yourself, then it's ultimately like it's of no use. Do things that just make you happy. When I'm recording this video and I have to edit it, I'll do it in a manner that should give me satisfaction. I should be very happy looking at my video more than you should do, because this is my production. I have to be happy about things that I do. If I'm not happy, then I've certainly lost, and this could keep you unhappy subconsciously, right? This would keep you unhappy if you do not achieve. Quantitative success is something that you do not focus on. It will make you really unhappy. But focus on quality, because when you focus on quality, know that people value quality. If you watch this video and you feel it's good only because of the quality of the video, if I daily upload 3 videos, that won't do me any help if I'm just uploading shit, right? If I have determined that I will be uploading quality videos, in that case, only then you would be valuing me back. You'd be subscribing, you'd be watching my video, you'd be liking it, commenting, and I want you to do that right now. And apart from this, you would basically start, valuing me the way I want to. Why? Because I've given out the value, right? So just believe in giving out the right value. Focus on quality, not quantity, because quantity is something that's going to come with time. With quality will always come quantity, but with quantity, you are very hard to achieve the quality, okay? Because you do not have that much of time to devote into quality. Are you getting it? Because you're focusing more on quantity. You're not focused on the amount of money you make. Just be focused on the money that you're earning, because it's a part of the process. Do not be focused on money. Just be focused on your work, okay? The quality of your work, the value that you're giving out. This would be the transition for you. Now, the 4th habit for you to start building is give out more as charity. Believe in charity, guys. Charity it's not something where you lose any of your money. When you give money out of your earnings, you know that it's going to always come back to you. You will have a certain peace of mind, because when you give out charity, it's to make someone else happy, right? You give out you give out to some needy for some cause, and that just gives you some kind of a satisfaction in your heart that you were some change agent for somebody, some cause. You were someone to volunteer and to extend a hand of help to that cause or to that person, and that would give you a sense of happiness. And perhaps why do you think the rich people, they turn to philanthropy? It's just because it not only just makes them gain their name and fame just because they have donated this X amount of dollars into certain funds, but also because this helps you keep yourself internally purified, and your finances basically, they raise, because as in Holy Quran, God says that who will lend a healthy loan to God, right? So God has directly compared charity as a healthy loan. Loan is something that will always be repaid. So God is there. God has taken on himself to repay any amount that is spent as charity for good cause. God will pay in multiple folds back to you. So do not think that when you give charity, you lose all your money, right? You will always get that back. Just believe. For me personally, my personal experience, whenever I needed something, I would always, go and, perform some kind of charity. Also, charity in Islam is one of the pillars of Islam, okay? One of the 5 pillars of Islam is zakat, which is also charity, which we give out to the poor and needy, right? So we give out for some cause. We expect that nobody else can return us back except for God. and when God returns, it'll be one of the best returns that you can ever have. So do not build this miserly mindset around you that whatever, every penny that you earn will be yours. No, even if you earn a penny, give out of it. That is the proportion of your income that you give out to charity matters. And God is always watching. As I told you, when you acknowledge that God is watching you, and when you're in touch with your spiritual side, that charity will never do you any harm, but bring in lots and lots of blessings to you. And not just financial blessings, but also spiritual blessings, inner happiness, inner peace, and whatnot. And finally, let's talk about the most important habit that you should build that will also help you to keep up with the rest of the habits, and it is called building discipline. Discipline is unavoidable. It is something that you can never escape. Okay, you can never escape discipline. If you want to change something, you need discipline. Even if you, like I talked about, giving charity, building gratefulness, okay, and and whatnot, all the habits that I talked about right now, the 4 habits, will be done only when you build discipline. Praying your prayers on time, doing daily remembrance or dhikr of God, it is a discipline. Then giving out charity, every month you set aside amount to give out as charity, that's a discipline. Everything is a discipline. So if you want to succeed both financially and personally, I would say personally, as you're as being happy, at the same time being rich and happy, then you have to consider discipline. You have to build discipline around everything that will keep you happy, because now you will be satisfied with yourself, right? When you discipline, that something's gonna always work for you, because you're putting in the hard work, you're putting in discipline, you're being disciplined with yourself, you do not play with rules, you stick with whatever you planned. And then you do not only just achieve your aims that make you money, but also at the same time you achieve that side of yours that is satisfied, that's constantly happy with yourself and constantly keeps you on high spirits, right? As I told, when you follow this, the rest of the 4 habits, this will boost the inner side of you, the inner person in you that wants to be happy, and the one that wants to be always in the peace of mind, and always have that high spirit. Nothing can go wrong. If something goes wrong, even then you do not lose on your spirit. That it has happened for your own good. So build a discipline around everything that will help you keep satisfied. And when you're satisfied, there's nothing more that you can ever ask for, because you are now wanting money because you are dissatisfied. You are not satisfied where you are, how much money you're making. But once you start being satisfied, it is the end, right? So though, as the saying goes, the man can never be satisfied, I believe that is very true. But you should never be satisfied at where you are, but be satisfied at what you have got. Do aim for more, but do not fall into traps of the devil, and embrace the spiritual side of yours. I tell you, this will do the magic for you, right? Give yourself a healthy amount of time, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and go on this journey of exploring the spiritual side. Explore the holy scriptures. This will be everything that you would ever want. You will find success in all ways. You will find success gushing forth towards you, just because you are someone who's not a money-minded person, but someone who wants to grow himself, herself from the within, right? So I'll leave you guys there, and I hope that you found this video really helpful. Do check out my channel for some other values, and I know you'll find a lot of them, because over this 2 past 2 weeks I've been constantly uploading videos. And in this channel, if you don't know me, I'm Ibrar, and I upload videos on personal, financial, and technical growth. So you can expect 3 videos every week. So do subscribe and join this fam. I would love to have you guys on my team, and I love you guys. And if you want to chit chat with me, I've put all my contact details from my Instagram to my personal WhatsApp number in the description, so you can go ahead and connect with me. So that was all it for this video. If you liked, then definitely do like this video, comment your views. Till then, I'll see you in some other video. Take care, and bye bye.